Wichita State Dynasty here on NCAA at 25. Taking on the Auburn Tigers. They might be 4-5, but they're a 4-star school, and they are loaded with talent. They got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays. Again, 95 and 92, 93. But we'll break down the roster. Cordell Jeffrey, the 4-star quarterback, was in the Heisman race for most of the year. Complete MCL tear. He's out. Also in the same recruiting class as Brandon Dotson. Hank Brown, he's done. So we're going to be facing Deron Avery, redshirt freshman, 4-star quarterback with impact development. Other than that, they're not excited, but he's the second quickest guy on roster. We will be facing a true freshman running back and a redshirt sophomore. 91 speed, 88 speed, nothing too crazy. He's definitely going to be the fast one. No fullback, very, very good speed. 92, 93 speed, 92 speed, 91, 98 speed. But they're very upperclassmen heavy. Their top 4 or 5 receivers are all seniors. They've only got a bunch of guys who I hope are redshirting, but yeah. Tight end, they got a pretty good senior tight end. Pretty good left tackle as well. 2 good left tackles. I have 1 left over. Pretty good guard. Except he's hurt, so they might have, but I highly doubt it. I think they're going to start, I wouldn't be surprised if Glenn Hawker's there. That's just me. But pretty good young center. Solid young guard. My guess is he's going to be the left guard. Solid right tackle. Williams, I think he's going to be playing on Sundays. And Falk as well. They're just dogs. And then they got a pretty good guy to replace him next year. Ross is pretty good. Davis, Russo, and then, a couple of other guys waiting in the wings. Reed, pretty solid. Mike Barnett, or Barnhart, excuse me. He's probably going to be the one taking over. Joe Phillips, the top guy overall. We got to look out for him. And they had a pretty good guy in Greg Willingham to replace those 2 guys. And maybe I feel like Phillips shouldn't stay, but he might. Maven's pretty good. Then Trey Small's pretty good as well. And they got some pretty good young linebackers. DeMarcus Riddick is pretty damn good. DJ Barber. And then JoJo Keane, who we were going to went after. The 5-star from Georgia. Elite development. JoJo, you would have been a star here at Utah. But instead, your 4th string right outside linebacker. They got some pretty good corners too. 87, 85, 83, 82, 81, 78, 76. I would say this is their deepest position. Look at that. They got a true freshman, 98 speed. 4-star corner. Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. 90 speed, 92 speed. They do have a pretty good corner safety, but he's out, so Devin Collier's going to be there. And then C.J. Johnson's pretty good. So is Russ Ritter and Brian Cush as well. Solid kicker. Pretty good punter. We got 2 big visits. Greg Sinista, the 117th best player in the country. He has a visit this week. And the 6th best wide receiver in the land has one as well. And if you want to look at recruiting, we only have 2 commits, and we're the 120th best recruiting class right now because all we got is 2 4-stars. That's it. Meanwhile, Miami has 30. Notre Dame has 22. Miami's got 4 5-stars. Clemson has the top 2 best quarterbacks in the entire country in Gabe Durant and Sterling Irving. And if you look at us, We're right there. We're 120. We don't have the least amount of recruits total. Well, actually, we're near the bottom. North Carolina, West Virginia, Charlotte, who's the 9th best team in the country, Western Kentucky, and Pittsburgh have less commits than us. And we're there with Michigan State, Arkansas State, Wyoming. It's great. I love it. Like, Arkansas State got a 4-star recruit. They got 2 4-stars. Michigan State, same thing. Nuts. Finally, Utah State's got the black jersey. Well, EA Sports put the black jerseys in. We don't have the helmet yet, the cow helmet, but we'll take it. But the jet sweep Joel Funk is going to be there. So I'm glad we got a third option. So this is kind of our blackout game. I want a black helmet, but I'm not going to be too picky. As look at that, Frank Dreisbeck. Let's go, baby. Look at all that messing around down in the 23. That's what happens when you got a third-string quarterback in. That's Corbin Cottle. Look at that burst. Moses, try not to get a block in the back. Gain 14 will take it. Moses in motion to Kobe Eugene. Not quite. Cottle in the game. I'm digging the black. The blue helmets I gotta get used to, but we don't have black helmets, so I figured maybe next time we rock this, we'll rock the white helmet with it. But 3rd and goal. Dotson to Ben Thomas. Touchdown. We took 43 seconds to score. We were on defense for 20 seconds. Let's see what the freshman has. I think that was Kai Hughes on the tackle. Maybe Hopkins, one of those guys. As Logan Utah is rocking. Never thought I would see the day that would happen. Avery there as he breaks a couple of tackles. It's like, I don't know who tried to stick him, but it didn't work. Hopkins just missed him. Bawdsby, let's go. As we are projected to face either number 7 Kansas State or number 10 Miami, but we got to worry about Auburn right now as they were that perfect. They got a legit defensive line. I mean, look at that. They got 3 impact players on the D-line. Ben Thomas can't hang on. It's going to be 3rd and 10. I tried to throw it, but rare punt, I know. But our defense has held strong so far. You know, I think we got the confidence to do that. Look at Dennis Bawdsby, baby. Lay in the wood. That's a second, well, I guess first breakup, but second straight play that he's been really in the action. Hopkins gets him. Let's go. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now from the 28. It seems like a halfback screen. Funk read that. Double Dreisbeck. Another 3 now. Not the greatest quarter so far, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Braylon Dotson's going to throw that. What a catch by Javonte Moses. 1st and 10 from the 47. Corbin Cottle picking up 4. As it's going to be 2nd and 6. Seems like they're kind of loading the box up. Dotson's going to call an audible. Oh, baby. Moses, 2nd catch of the drive. 2 catches, 36 yards. Seems like Dotson's calling another audible. It's going to be play action. Oh, Gillette catches it, but gain of nothing. Not the best throw in the world. As it's going to be 2nd and 10. Look at that, Johnny Gillette. down to the 13. He may not be the best overall tight end, but my God, he's the fastest. As Kobe Eugene tries to get something going, only 2. That SEC speed is different, I'll tell you that. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 11. Dotson rolling. He's going to take off and gets in for the touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 28. Avery. Dreisbeck can't get the tackle. Angel Daly's going to get him, but they're going to pick up 6. We're making the true sophomore work. As Avery and shotgun all day. Sweat is going to kind of get that sick, but he's still going to pick up the 1st. That's really Auburn's 1st down, I believe, so far. And it's almost near the end of the 1st quarter. Hopkins in the backfield with Daly, lost of 2. I don't think Hopkins is going to be a guy that's playing on Sundays, and it's a shame because dude's a baller, and just like that, back-to-back plays, 2 tackles, 3 TFLs, and a sack. He's a game changer. Look at that, 3 straight plays. Dog. As we can kind of see why Auburn is not the best. On paper, really good. Otherwise, not really. Look at Johnny Gillette. Down the sideline, down to the 39. I mean, it's just been an impressive, really, I guess, season for Johnny Gillette. He came in late. Kyle's going to pick up 2. He wasn't the starter originally, then he became the starter, and now he's just blossomed in this offense. It helps when you got speed. Oh, absolutely blanketed. It's what I'll give Auburn. Auburn has, I would say, probably the best secondary we will face all year. But it's not going to matter when you throw an absolute rainbow to Moses. They tried to review it. Apparently Auburn didn't challenge it. I don't know. Either way. It's 1 foot. That's all that matters in college. But Corbin Cottle, he's going to try to get something. Nothing. I would not be shocked if we're going to be really using the passing game today, because let's be honest, Corbin Cottle struggled against Texas A&M as well. And they're an SEC school. And look at Kobe Eugene almost getting the touchdown off a little dink and dunk there. Dotson. Oh, Melvin got blown up. Tamarcus Melvin got absolutely blown up there. But it's going to be 4th and goal. We're already up by a buttload. And they stuff us. Alright. Surprise, no surprise, but the SEC defensive line dominates. As that's the true freshman picking up 3. As now they're kind of picking up the tempo. They realize that maybe the momentum is shifting their way. They did get a 4th down stop as, Hopkins, man. He was in the backfield. But a great pitch by Avery as he got absolutely blown up by Hopkins. But it's going to be 32. Dreisbeck going to lay the wood, but doesn't matter. They're going to pick up the 1st. Dreisbeck again. As they're slowly kind of putting a drive together. Oh, I like that play. That's going to be a 1st and then some. Maybe this is what Auburn needed. A stop. It seems like now Avery's kind of getting comfortable. Obviously, he's been sacked a couple of times. Oh my goodness. Got absolutely burned. They went 98 yards. And they went 98 yards pretty quickly. As Cottle rumbling for 8. One of his better runs so far in this game. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Cottle is going to pick up the 1st and a little bit more. Is 1st and 10. Play action. Oh, just throw it away. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Cottle. Getting 3. 3rd and 7 from the 40. Dotson. Oh, to Moses. Can't hang on. 2:05 left in the half, and it seems like Auburn, the momentum is shifting towards them. Dennis and a couple of other guys there. 2-minute warning as Auburn, they stopped us on a 4th and goal opportunity, and then after that, it's been all Auburn. They went on a 90-ish yard drive. 92, excuse me. As Avery's going to almost pick up the first. Avoids the pressure. Dennis Bosby is going to get it, but it's not going to matter. They're going to pick up the first. It was a nice dinking dunk. And Avery showing why he's kind of a 4-star guy. Showing that he's a playmaker. Ty Theory there. The freshman is going to pick up a good yardage, but it's going to be an 8. Auburn will call their first timeout. We do get the ball to start the second half, but Keontae Sweat redeeming himself there. He got cooked. Just put his hands up. It's going to be 3rd and 2. What do the Auburn Tigers have cooking? Well, they got a first. They got some good wide receivers as well. Just speed. I mean, they might be the 10th best team in the SEC, but they might be the most athletic team we have faced. Texas A&M probably as well. So it's a good measuring stick, those 2 games, to see where we're at. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. We got lucky. Perry Thomas, if he wasn't stupid, stepped out of bounds. Would have been a tie ball game. But Avery, he's got time. He's got daylight. He's going to pick up 5. As we're seeing what a good SEC squad can do, and they just tied this ball game up. I think we got cute. We got cute. Said, oh, we're going to go for 4th down instead of taking points, and now we're paying for it. But Corbin Cottle says, you know what, dog? Hold my beer. 1 play, score, touchdown, Aggies, crown him. That is becoming one of my favorite plays in the playbook because Kobe Eugene and Corbin Cottle are great receiving backs. And you see why. Because, linebackers cannot cover them. And if they're against a linebacker, unless they have safety help 9 times out of 10, they're going to get him. Joshua Hopkins says, you know what? My time. 3rd sack of the game, especially in this half. As Avery, he's just going to throw it away. How was that not intentional grounding? But whatever. 3rd and 18 at the 14. You already know. They hand it off. Going to be a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Holding. It's going to be interesting. So I'm going to accept it to make it an even longer 3rd and 27. With 10 seconds left. This could bite us in the butt. More than likely not. My bad. I didn't pause between the quarters. I usually do that. I was just so locked in. But hey, starting the second half, Ben Thomas, he's going to pick up 10. Second catch of the day. Is now it's going to be 1st and 10 from 35. Ooh, Cottle, look at that. Getting 11 carries, 42 yards. He kind of works his butt off to get his yardage. Cottle is going to pick up the first and a little bit more. 12 carries, 46 yards. Now Kobe Eugene is going to finally get some love. As he's going to pick up about 4 carries, 5 yards for him. Nothing too crazy. as Dotson. Oh, baby. Look at that hole. Down to the 35. 61 yards on the ground for Mr. Cottle. Kobe Eugene. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling for 7. His longest run of the day. As Utah State's just kind of playing ground and pound football. Saying, well, to compete with these SEC boys, we're going to ground and pound it, as Dotson's going to call an audible, but he's going to get Cottle. Cottle's going to pick up the first, potentially. Yes, he is. 15 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown. It's kind of crazy that only one pass play, and Kobe Eugene's going to break off a tackle, but only gets 2. As I don't want to run it or pass it because, our run game has put us in this position. Look at Johnny Gillette blocking Corbin Cottle. Almost there. It is 31 from the 7. Dotson to Moses. Moses hangs on. 1st and goal from the 2. Corbin Cottle is going to punch it in to make it a 2-score game. That's how you respond in the second half. As Utah State really took the momentum away near the end of the first half. How will Auburn respond as they almost pick up the first there? As we're almost to the 3-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, look at Dreisbeck. Look at that. We don't really like to send a lot of pressure because we don't have those type of athletes yet. But that was a perfectly timed blitz. Avery couldn't get there. Dreisbeck, look at that. Causing the incomplete pass. So now it's 1st and 10. Utah State. Corbin Cottle, he's going to go. He's going to pick up 8. He's been an absolute dog today. 75 yards receiving. 90-something. As well as Carlos Saglia hangs on. The bread and butter play for him. I just want to see. It seems like they're pressing who is going to get open. Oh, it's going to be Beekman. Look at that. In stride. Touchdown. Don't press on Beekman. He's got 96 speed. As Utah State is slowly pulling away from Auburn. As Avery, I think he's going to be a problem in the future. He's got a very bright future. Pretty good scrambler. Fun fact, he is from Logan'sville, Georgia. Oh, it's a fumble. And, he was down anyways. So, but, yeah, he was down. But yeah, Logan'sville, Georgia, where also JoJo Keane, the outside linebacker we were trying to recruit, is also from. So, high school teammates. Pretty cool. And now college teammates, but kind of wish JoJo was an Aggie, because he would be a defensive lineman. Let's be honest. He was a power rusher. He would have been a D lineman. Ooh, Dreisbeck gets cooked. Deuce Alexander. That's a great name. That just screams wide receiver or running back. It's going to be 1st and 10, though. Avery looks like he's calling an audible. As Avery's just going to check it down, and Sweat was there, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. That weird camera angles. All right, let's 2nd and 4 at the 30. Man in motion. Not on Tompkins. Look at that. That's why he's an absolute dog. Oh, baby. Avery gets it. That's why he's CB1. Could have been pass interference, maybe, but I'm not going to complain. 94 yards carrying for Cottle. He has done everything for this offense. Stotson's going to call an audible. Why not give him another receiving reception? 81 yards. And basically over 100 yards of scrimmage. Antoine Williams is going to break open. 1st and 10. Probably going to be one of the last plays of the third quarter. Dotson, Moses. You already know Moses. Down in the 4th. Corbin Cottle scored. I didn't think he was going to score. It's just like, oh, last play of the third quarter. Nothing crazy is going to happen. Chase Davis. The effort, but better throw, I suppose, as it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. So yeah, it's been the Corbin Cottle game, and it's also been the Josh Hopkins game, but he's just, to be honest, he's been the most dominant pass rusher I've had since like Madden 17 with Devon Sherrod. But they are going to convert. Am I a little bit mad about that? Yes. But it's also a blowout, so as Avery. He's got all day. Joe Funk was there. As it's kind of crazy that, Corbin Cottle, when we first brought him, I was not a big fan of him as Dennis Bosby. Going to be there. Yeah, no, I was not a big fan of Corbin Cottle, but he's just slowly blossomed into an All-American back as Avery, with some pressure, gets it to his tight end. As it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20. It's obviously garbage time. I want to at least show one more offensive drive with the first team defense. Perry Thomas has had himself a game. Obviously, he's had like 2 big catches, but other than that, nothing too crazy. As Avery. How about Easton? David Easton. Doesn't really get a lot of playing time. But when he does, he shows up. Sweat. Dude, he's had a rough year. Alright. This is definitely going to be the last drive for the starting offense. As Kobe Eugene's now in, Corbin Cottle, he's earned his rest. He has over 100 and something plus yards of total offense himself. So the man deserves some rest. So Carlos Seglia is going to pick up the first. It's going to be 1st and 10. Eugene, oh, look at that. Down to the 23. His longest run was 13. Antoine Williams, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but he picks up 3. He's just not quick. I don't know. I just don't like it. All day, Dotson slides. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Why not give it to Corbin Cottle? He's a dog. Look at that. Picks up the first 21 carries, 107 yards. And then he has like 81 receiving yards. He's been everything today. Kobe Eugene picks up 7. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Are we getting cute? Absolutely. Doesn't matter. We whooped him. 49-21. Stats. 19-24, 388. 3 passing touchdowns. Rushing, 22 carries, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kobe Eugene got a wildcat, garbage time TD. And then Braylon Dotson had rushing. And Antoine Williams did his thing receiving. Moses had 5, 104. Cottle had 2, 81, and a touchdown. And Thomas had a touchdown as well. Beekman literally had like a 74-yard. No, he didn't have a 74-yard, but yeah, his 1 touchdown was huge. 41 yards, excuse me. Carlos Seglia had 2, Kobe Eugene had 9, Gillette 5 and 65. Blocking, 14 pancakes for the guard and Melvin. KK gave up another sack. Defense, 11 tackles from Dreisbeck, 6 tackles for a loss, a sack for Dreisbeck and Hopkins, and he also had a pick. And Tompkins as well. Hey, you already know Washington, former Pac-12, coming in as we didn't really look at Washington's roster because I just want to play this game, get this over with. As Tompkins is there, I forget that they got a really, really good freshman quarterback. This is 3rd and 3. They are going to pick up the first. I want to say he's a redshirt freshman. Either way, he's legit. Kai Hughes with the tackle. Like Kai Hughes is a little banged up. His leg's a little banged up, but we'll see. Oh, Tompkins, dog, you got cooked. So he is a redshirt freshman. I think we went after him recruiting, but he's an 87 overall as a redshirt freshman. He's a problem. But shout out Tompkins. There. Underrated tackler. Dreisbeck there with Jacoby Duncan. 46 tackles. I mean, Dreisbeck has really blossomed into a phenomenal starter. Kind of wish we redshirted him, but... Oh, fumble! Come on, pick it up. Let's go! Shout out Dalton. He has a weird last name that I'm not going to pronounce, but he's a redshirt. Ooh, he is a redshirt freshman corner that we have. Oh, not ideal start, but 3rd and 10. Oh baby, look at Johnny Gillette. 10-5. Touchdown. 3rd and 7 now. Man, that's why we play. Listen, they may not be the best overalls, but we're going to put speed on the field because speed always kills. Like right there. We go to another 3rd down situation. We'll see what the Huskies can do. Nothing really. Oh, baby. Oh, Jimmy. He's got to hang on to that one. He is a scrambling QB, so Funk, way to go. I mean, Joel Funk has also really blossomed. I'm excited to see what he will do on the outside, replacing Sweat. Eric Flowers says, "Dog, don't throw him my way." As it is going to be 3rd and 11 for Jimmy. Chase Davis says, nah. I'm really going to miss just those two guys as safeties. They're absolute just demons. Ben Thomas, look at that. 2 plays, almost 2 touchdowns. He's 2 for 4, 150 yards. Look at that. All right, 1st and 10 for the offense. Shout out Moses. So I looked. Chase Davis got another interception. We love it. Seglia. Nice. 4 for 6, 177, and a passing touchdown. We're cruising. For now. Dog, if you blocked, that would have been a touchdown. Easily. Dotson's calling an audible. Oh, sugar. Try to get too cute, but... Oh, baby, what a dot. It's going to be holding probably. Yep. Oh... the pain as we barely get it off. Oh, the pain. because it was a beautiful play too. Oh, come on. Yeah, we definitely got to go for it. It's Johnny Gillette picking up a huge first. And he's going to pick up another. Is he going to score? Not quite. But 60% passing so far from Braylon. Dog. To Beekman. Absolutely level. Absolutely just murdered out there. Dotson. Touchdown, you already know. As we're just going to play the offense, see how it is. Also makes the game go by a lot quicker. Dotson to Beekman. 2 guys speed, but 243. It's not even halftime yet. And this man's already just wheeling and dealing. Yeah, too greedy. That's what I get. I swear, our defense is like just absolutely legit. As take a sack of 10. As 2nd and 20. Kind of a dump down to Kobe Eugene. I'll take it. See, I didn't show the big play because I thought we weren't going to do it for the 2-minute warning, but Javonte Moses did his thing. Number 2. As besides that one stupid pick by me, Braylon Dotson's been probably playing the best half of football of his life as he takes a sack. Yeah, it's just been beautiful. Oh, block. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, start of the second half. Yeah, no go. It might just be maybe time to run the ball. Who knows? The fact that Dotson's only has 16 completions and he's done that is incredible. He's not been the most efficient, but he also has, in a sense, in a weird way. It's Gillette. Oh, I love him. He's such a weapon. And he's only a sophomore. What? So we got an interception, and then I'm pretty sure... Well, he got intercepted, I'm pretty sure we got the ball back. It makes no sense. At this rate, our defense might be the greatest defense of all time, just the way that it's playing. That, or playing a redshirt freshman, and it's really showing. Moses is going to pick up the first. No. Maybe. But we're going to do the bread and butter. Dude, you need to block. What are you doing, Corbin? You got to block that. That's another. Should have been another pick. We're getting a little too cute. Braylon. Trying to get a little too cute. And dude, are you guys going to cover him? I don't care, but my God. Like, for the love of God, cover him. Oh, underthrown. Got hit. It's been a very ugly game. Braylon has really shown some flashes, and then he's done that. Like, you look, you're like, man, he's having a great game, and then you're like, no, he's not. Like, 13 of 26, 2 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Dude, it was a weird game. We still won. Yes, we gave up a safety off of a stupid Wildcat play. I accidentally called it, but yeah, we got too cute. But Braylon Dotson, 1 passing touchdown, 4 picks. He had a rushing touchdown as well, but -7 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, it was just god-awful. Johnny Gillette, 144 and a touchdown. Moses, everyone else, like Ben Thomas, 85 yards. Beekman 130. Like, it was just awful. Defense did its thing. 7 tackles. No sacks, but 1 interception from Chase Davis and Dennis as well. Oh boy, let's see the quarterback. He had 3 interceptions. And he also had a fumble. So, dude had 4 turnovers, just 2 sloppy games from a redshirt freshman quarterback and 1 from the junior quarterback who should know better. We finally get another recruit, Greg Chesney. He's a 4-star slot guy. Love it. We lose out on Joel Coates. Of course we do. And then Marvin Sims goes to... it's a shame. It seems like we're going to lose him. Hold on. But we got a guy, 94 speed, 76 man coverage. He's not good in zone. No slot guy, so he could probably step in, be the slot guy while Joe Funk goes out front. But we're also recruiting a lot of other guys as well. But 3 recruits so far. Next game, Vegas. We take on 17th ranked Stanford. 10-2, 7-1. Their only loss in conference was to us. We're number 3 in the land, as we got a college football playoff berth on the line. We're technically number 2, but number 3 in the nation. It's very weird because Notre Dame and Michigan, they're battling for Big Ten championship. So, either way, it's nice. Next episode, conference championship. I just wanted to make it a doubleheader so it went quicker. It's going to be a little bit longer of an episode. Hope you enjoy it. Maybe I'll do it more in the future. Who knows? But see you guys next time.